graph y equals negative absolute value of 3 minus x plus 4. And we're going to get started just graphing y equals 3 minus x. And over here, I'm just going to rearrange this slightly, make it negative x plus 3. And we have a y-intercept of 3 and a slope of negative 1. Why did I invert them? Just because I like to see the lines in y equals mx plus b form. B is the y-intercept, m is the slope. So y-intercept of 3, slope of negative 1. So we go over 1, down 1, all the way through. All the way through. Just connect the dots. There we are. Okay, but now we're interested in the absolute value. Actually, let me just label this line here. This is just y equals 3 minus x. But I'm interested in y equals the absolute value of 3 minus x. By the way, I'm just going to make all the transformations to the blue line so that it becomes eventually y equals negative absolute value of 3 minus x plus 4, right? So what is this going to look like? Well, this portion, if we're taking the absolute value of the line, this portion is just going to get reflected upward, because the absolute value makes every negative value positive. So here's what we're going to have. There we go. So that is y equals the absolute value of 3 minus x. Great. But now, what is that going to do? What is the negative going to do for the absolute value of 3 minus x? Well, it's going to reflect everything downward now. So it's going to get, everything's going to get reflected down again. So that's positive 3, right? That become negative 3. That's positive 5, become negative 5, and so on. And so every point's just going to go under the x-axis now. So let's take a look at that. Let's just half the graph, of course. Whoops. I want a line function. There we go. And that is, of course, y equals negative absolute value of 3 minus x. Now we just have one more transformation to do. We need to add 4. What will that do? This will just shift every point up by 4 units. So that's negative 3 becomes positive 1, up by 4 units. It's negative 2 becomes 2, and so on, all the way through. Look at that. And this is our final answer, right? Just make a nice line here. Well, actually, I think that 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that is right. A little bit crooked, but you guys know it's the right answer. Negative absolute value of 3 minus x plus 4. That's it. The green line is our final answer.